The basketball world is buzzing right now because Caitlin Clark just flipped the script live on TV and the Indiana Fever front office did not see it coming. Normally, Caitlin is the type of player who gives calm, respectful answers, never throwing shade directly. But this time, she let it slip, and fans everywhere are calling it an exposure moment. The Fever's president found herself in panic mode the second those words left Caitlin's mouth, because this wasn't just a casual comment, this was a superstar hinting at something deeper. Let's set the stage. Caitlin Clark has been the most important player to enter the WNBA in years. She's not just another rookie, she's the face of the league's growth, the one who broke college records, drew in sellout crowds, and had casual sports fans suddenly paying attention to the WNBA. Every game she plays is a spectacle. The arena is packed, TV ratings climb, social media explodes. She's not just a player, she's a phenomenon. And with that spotlight comes major responsibility for the franchise she plays for. The Indiana Fever should be rolling out the red carpet for her, building a winning team around her, protecting her, and making sure her career skyrockets. But here's the thing. Fans have been noticing cracks in the system. The Fever's roster looks shaky at times, coaching decisions have been questioned, and the way Caitlin has been physically targeted in games has raised serious eyebrows. Some fans argue the team hasn't done enough to shield their biggest star from being roughed up night after night. And then came that post-game interview, the one where Caitlin didn't hold back. She was asked a simple question about the team's direction, about whether she feels the organization is giving her the support she needs. Normally she would have said something neutral, something like, "I trust the process," or, "We're growing every game." But instead, Caitlin said, "I can't control what decisions are being made in the front office. All I can do is show up, play hard, and hope we're moving in the right direction." That line hit like a thunderclap. For fans watching live, it was clear, Caitlin was pointing the finger at the decision-makers. She didn't say names, but everybody knew who she meant. The president of the Fever. The person ultimately responsible for how this franchise is run. And suddenly, the narrative changed from a regular post-game reaction to Caitlin exposing the front office on national TV. The clip spread like wildfire. Social media lit up with fans saying things like, "Caitlin's finally calling them out," or, "She's tired of carrying this team on her back." People dissected her body language, her tone, even the pause before she answered. It wasn't frustration at teammates. It wasn't frustration at coaches. It was frustration at the leadership upstairs. And if you're the president of the Fever, that's your worst nightmare. The one player who has made your franchise relevant again, the one driving ticket sales, merchandise, and national coverage, basically calling you out for not doing enough. Reports say the reaction behind the scenes was chaos. PR teams trying to spin it as Caitlin just being focused, pushing out positivity on social media, hoping fans would let it slide. But fans aren't stupid. They've seen this story before in the NBA. When stars start sending coded messages in press conferences, it means something is boiling. Think about it. In the NBA, guys like LeBron James or Kevin Durant have done this exact same thing. They don't always name names, but they put pressure on the organization to wake up. It's a power move. And Caitlin, even as a rookie, has that same kind of leverage. She's too important. She's not just the face of the Fever, she's the face of the WNBA right now. If she's not happy, if she feels unsupported, it's not just an Indiana problem, it's a league problem. Now here's where it gets even more intense. Caitlin Clark has been the ultimate competitor. She doesn't complain much, she focuses on her game, she respects the grind. So for her to actually say this out loud, on live TV, means the frustration has been building for a while. Maybe it's the lack of roster upgrades. Maybe it's the lack of protection on the court. Maybe it's the overall direction of the franchise. Whatever it is, Caitlin is making it clear, she notices, and she's not just gonna smile through it anymore. And let's be real, Caitlin's presence is worth millions. Sponsors, TV contracts, endorsements, everyone benefits when she's happy and thriving. The Fever's president knows that. So when Caitlin called attention to the front office decisions, it wasn't just an offhand remark. It was leverage. It was her way of saying, "Step it up, because I can't keep carrying all of this alone." Fans are already speculating what happens next. Does the Fever front office make big moves to strengthen the roster? Do they tighten up their PR game to avoid more slip-ups like this? Or do they keep downplaying it until the tension eventually explodes? One thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark has set the tone. She's not afraid to call out the system if it's not working, even if it means putting pressure on the people signing her checks. And if history in sports has taught us anything, it's that when a superstar starts speaking out, changes usually follow. Whether it's trades, firings, or major shifts in how a team is run, the organization eventually has to respond. Caitlin Clark just opened that door. And now the Fever are on the clock. What fans witnessed wasn't just another post-game interview, it was a moment of power. A young superstar realizing her voice carries weight and using it in front of the world. The Fever's president may be panicking right now, but for Caitlin, it was a statement. She's here to win, and if the people upstairs aren't on the same page, everyone's gonna hear about it.